don't know what cat is either. I was just making stuff up. Everybody gotta come to attention. Show that strong focus and concentration. All right, tap your right leg, set it behind you. Yeah. Let me see 10 alternating front kicks, 10 alternating front kicks. Ready, go. Making sure all those kicks are at least waist level. At least waist level. Let's not sacrifice our structure to make those high. And we're good. When you're done, run. Donnie, come here. Come here. All right, guys, we're going to do a drill with our front kicks. Come here, Donnie. All right, guys, you're going to pick up a pretend cat. You're going to pick up your pretend cat. Now we're going to do a 3-count front kick. Ready? 1, pick up your leg. And let your cat take a rest on your leg. There you go. Unless they don't want to. If they don't want to, they'll bail out. And 2, kick. Aya. Ready? And 2, kick. Aya. Ready? And 2, kick. Aya. And 3, set down. There you go. How could you all let your imaginary cats just drop like that? It's a good thing they're cats. They just land on their feet. Go ahead and put your feet. Pick up your other leg. Put your imaginary cat on that leg. Ready? And 1. Aya. Sorry, this is a 3-count front kick. 1 is only pick it up. Ready? 2. Aya. Ready? 2. Aya. Ready? And 2. Aya. Keep that balance. Ready? And 2. Aya. Double check where your hands are. Are they up like a black belt? Are you controlling your body? Controlling your balance? Ready? And 2. Aya. And 3. Go and sit down. You guys have 10 seconds to go grab a pillow. A pillow. Ready? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Everybody's going to need a pillow. 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, take your pillows, set them on the ground. Let me move this one a little further back so you can actually see what I'm doing. Ready? Going to take your back leg, set it down on the pillow. Pick up your front leg for a 3-count front kick. Ready? 1. Standing on the pillow is adding a little bit of challenge to our balance. Ready? And 2. Aya. Ready? And 2. Aya. Ready? 2. Aya. Double check where your hands are. Having your hands up and in helps that balance be focused into one point. Ready? And 2. Aya. And 3. Go and sit that down. Sit your feet. Put your other back leg on your pillow. All right. Ready? And 1. Yeah, ready? 2. Aya. Ready? 2. Aya. Ready? 2. Aya. Ready? 2. Aya. And 3. Go and set it down. Go ahead and pick up your pillow. Go ahead and set it to the side. Quick question. Who found that balancing on their pillow made it a little bit more difficult to balance than on the ground? Okay, some of us didn't, but I know I did. It's a little bit more difficult to balance sometimes when things are under our feet. And that's why we did it, because it's added balance. All right, guys, start jogging in place. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Let me see 10 alternating side kicks. 10 alternating side kicks. Ready, go. Ooh, Ethan, nice job taking your time. Make sure you get them all right. Make sure these are all push kicks and you have a good tight chamber into your belly button. And time real fast, because there's something I'm seeing that we all need to work on. Pick up your imaginary cats again. Put one hand on a balanced object like a wall or a couch or something, and chamber up for a side kick. Chamber up for a side kick. All right, Donnie, cooperate with me here, dude. All right. What you guys want to do is you want to put those kitty cats on your legs sideways. Try to tuck them in nice and tightly to your chest. Yes, ma'am? Donnie was not having that one. He had it earlier this week, but he was not having it today. All right. When you guys are chambering tightly with your side kick chamber, you want to make sure your knee is tightly into your belly button. So if I get close to the camera instead, you guys can see it from a slightly different angle. I'm holding on to something for balance. I chamber my knee. I'm trying to keep my knee tucked into my belt knot, and I'm looking the other way. Yes, ma'am. There you go. When you kick it out, you want to push it out. Go ahead and push it out slowly in a straight line. Make sure you're still looking at the heel and bring it back. And go ahead and sit down. Yes, ma'am. These can be technical kicks, working on them without your balance because you're holding something for balance. So it's not working on your balance. Make sure you guys do those with both legs. Another way that you guys can work on your balance and your kicks, building some good hip strength, which helps us build higher kicks in addition to our flexibility, is go ahead and do this one with the other leg, because Lord knows we don't want unbalanced legs. I recommend doing these again at the end of class. Pick up your legs for a side kick, yes ma'am. And stick your leg out there. And then start drawing the ABCs using capital letters. Now make sure your other hand is up by your face. All right, and now we're not going to do a whole alphabet right now, so go and set your leg down. However, that is a good drill to build some good hip strength, which helps build high flexible kicks. High flexible kicks are not just about flexibility, but they're all about having strength in your hips as well. Feet together, hands above your head, reach for your toes. Sam, let's see your stretch. Thank you, sir. Count down from 10. Give me a thumbs up when you're done counting, because I count at a different pace than you guys do. And feet to shoulders apart, reaching for the middle. Count down from 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Walk your hands over to one leg. Count down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Walk your hands over to the other leg. If you're done counting before I am, probably slow down your counting just a little bit. Count down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Back to the middle and slide into those splits. Daniel, it's great to almost see you. It would be great if you could even turn on your camera for me, sir. Toes up. Done it. Done it. Done it. Done it. Done it. This is the Jaws theme. I don't know if you guys can tell. Sam, you should be up off your bottom. I'm looking closely, guys. You can see the top of my forehead because I'm looking closely at my screen to see you guys. Sam, lift yourself up off the ground. There you go. Lean a little bit more forward, Sam. It'll help you out, sir. There you go. Oh, not too far forward. Oh my goodness. And lean back. So wrap your legs in your splits. What I mean by lean forward is you still want your hips in one lane. Now you guys are going to lean backwards. Keep your legs nice and wide and reach for the middle. Daniel, there you are. Thank you, sir. Count down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Go ahead and put your hands behind you. Push your hips a little bit more forward and reach for the middle. This is one thing you guys can do for stretching exercise. Now, when you guys are stretching in the middle, if you're just lazily going like, yeah, I don't feel the stretch, you're not quite stretching. You want to be able to feel it. You want to lean forward as far as you can. There you go. Count down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Put your hands behind your hips again and push yourself even more into it and lean forward again. This is a stretch you guys can do while you watch TV or something to help build your flexibility. All right, we say visualization. Make sure you guys are working on memorizing the definition of visualization, as well as your visualization posters and your visualization success skill worksheet. Yes, ma'am? Give me a thumbs up so I know you guys are saying yes, ma'am. Make sure you guys are still stretching though. All right. One thing we can do right now is we're going to practice that visualization. I want everybody to close their eyes. I want you to picture yourself in not the belt you currently have, but the next belt you're going to earn. I want you to picture yourself in the next belt you're going to earn after this next testing cycle. Now I want you to see yourself with your eyes closed, wearing that next belt in the full split. Just taking a nap in the middle of class because you're in the full splits. And you can because you're in the full splits, right? Oh, there you go. Practicing that visualization skills. Still picturing those full splits for us, or Miss Aria in your case, since you're in the full front splits or full regular splits, seeing yourself in the full front splits. All right, and walk your hands over to one leg. There you go, stretching nice and strong. Both hands. And over to the other leg. Hi, Miss Churchma. There we go. I'll make sure it's your other leg now. And back to the middle. Put your hands behind your butt. Push yourself even further into those splits. Remember, it's not just our flexibility that is going to help us have high kicks, but it's also our hip strength. So remember to be doing those slow kicks as well. Walk your hands over to one leg. Ethan, I certainly hope that was a yes, ma'am, and not an ow. All I saw was a big, loud, wide open mouth. And over to the other leg. And over to the other leg. And over to the other leg. And back to the middle. And sit up. Bring your legs in for a butterfly stretch. Bring them in tightly for your hips. Do that butterfly stretch. Lean forward, try to put your chest on your toes. If your hips kind of hurt right there, well, that's another point where hip strength is going to help, as well as the constantly practicing and flexibility stretches that you guys do as part of your karate practice log, right? Yes, ma'am? All right, go ahead and stand up. Yes, ma'am? Hip circles. And other way. And other way. And other way. Oh, Miss Aria, you lost your camera. And prepare for Chun-Ji. Oh, let's try that again. Everybody come to attention. Prepare for Chun-Ji. And begin. Hold that last move. Hopefully you guys are in a front stance. All right. And reset. Yes, ma'am. Grab your commas. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Make sure you guys are running, unless you're absolutely not allowed to run in the house. 3, 2, 1. Start practicing. We're going to do some quick arm warm-ups. So go ahead and do an X motion with your commas. Miss Krista, you're going to be the first one I'm ever going to test this one out on. Can you please go to your kitchen and grab 2 wooden spoons? Thank you. Make sure you guys are doing that X motion. Make sure you're, everybody don't check your grip on your commas. Are you holding it in the middle? Are you holding it towards the butt? Today, let's not hold the butt of our commas. There's no butt to that joke. Go ahead and grab the middle of your commas. Yes, ma'am. I'm reaching here, okay? I'm just trying to make us laugh over the word butt. I don't see any laughing faces. Oh my goodness. Do you guys want to make sure you guys are in the middle of your okay, Krista says she laughed. You guys in the middle of your commas, and you want the blade of your comma to line up with your the first knuckle. If your wooden spoons have a squarish blade, then try to place the side, like the square side of the blade of your wooden spoon into your first knuckle. If they're round, I really can't help you. Mine are square. All right, guys. So you guys are right here. Remember, commas. These used to be a farming tool. They would chop weeds or branches that were in their way or harvest wheat with them. So remember, this is the blade, and you want to be making that chopping motion with it. So, all right, go ahead and do high chop, low chop, high chop, low chop. Go ahead and keep switching off. High chop, low chop. All right, now take your commas right into the middle. Put them in the middle of your finger, flip, twist, grab, and practice your twist. There you go. So you got something to flip now, Miss Krista. So if you can't quite get it with one or with two yet, that's okay. Just put them in one hand between your fingers, push with your thumb. Now you're holding it with just your thumb and your pointer, and then you go to grab again. Sam, what's your question? You're trying.
My question is, how do they use for farming? They're dull.
These are training weapons, not real weapons.
Oh. When
yes.
Professional black belts, can we have sharpened ones?
No, not even a black belt has a sharpened one. Because of the accidents, black belts start trying to learn cool tricks like this one. Or like, oh, let's see, I haven't done this one in a while. Like that one. And if I were to do that one, and if they were sharp, I just chopped my arm and I just scared my cat. That's what you get for running through the practice area, dude. You're supposed to stay over there. Right? That's where your pets are supposed to stay. There we go. All right, guys. So continue to practice this. Sam, I hope that helped you out. I know that they're dull right now, but they wouldn't have been. Landon, I'm glad you found your commas. Now practice your comma flip for me, sir. You even found one of each color. Did you borrow from your brothers? All right. Still practicing that comma flip. All right, and time. Go and prepare for comma one. Comma one, ma'am. Show off your comma one and begin. Daniel, you know comma one. Hi, Maddie, wrong room. Try a different number.
What room is it?
I don't have the number, but it should be the one that you used on Tuesday and Friday.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you, ma'am. Even Miss Churchman logged into the wrong one. That's okay. All right, guys, now that you guys are done with comma one, some of you guys weren't, you just stopped. You should still finish the form. Hold that last move wherever you guys are at. And prepare for comma two. Show it to me and begin. Daniel, I know we taught comma two earlier this week on Monday or Wednesday, Thursday. Chop, 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 square, chop, 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 rainbow, chop, 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 down block, chop. That was a really quick run through of what it is. All right. We're not the only ones. Reset, yes, ma'am? All right, guys. I'm glad you guys came to Saturday because Saturday's a good review class. Prepare for comment 2. Hands are crossed. Ready, step 1. You're going to step out. Horse stance. High chop, low chop. High chop, low chop. You're going to turn towards your right. The square block. Backhand chop, high, low. Then shift into a stick stance. High, low chop with your front hand. Then you're going to bring your feet together and you draw a rainbow. You're going to take your back leg. You're going to step forward into a front stance. High chop, low chop with your front hand. High chop, low chop with your back hand. Then you're going to turn towards the front into a front stance, and you're going to do a down block like you do at the very beginning of comma 1. And you're going to step forward and chop, just like you do at the very beginning of comma 1. And reset, yes, ma'am. That was your quick review. Prepare for comma 2. And let's see who has been reviewing it. Begin. There you go, Daniel. Nice and strong. Oh no, Sam, we lost you. Daniel, move towards the front stance. Down block chop. I think that's where you're at. Move your front leg and go towards the front. Yes, there you go. There you go. And do your down block. And then do your chop. Step forward. Step forward, chop. There you go. And reset, yes, ma'am. Prepare for comma 2. Last time. We're going to do it together, though. Ready? And 1. Chop, 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 chop. 2. Block. 3. Backhand, front hand. 4. Rainbow. 5. Step forward. Front hand, high chop, low chop. Backhand, high chop, low chop. And do your down block towards the camera. And step forward, chop towards the camera. And reset, yes, ma'am. Go ahead and set your commas off to the side. If you guys are in the 4-up award class later today, we're going to work on some fun moves and fun tips or fun tricks with the commas. Prepare for Yogurk. And to begin. Good job, Landon. Slow punch, double punch. Slow punch, double punch. And some of us were not here earlier this week, so we're going to have to quickly review that one. Everybody reset, yes, ma'am? Sam, I know you know it because you've learned it before. Prepare for Yogurk. Yogurk, ma'am. Ready, and first move, you're going to shift into a horse stance. 1 slow punch, 2 double punch. Step together, step out. 1 slow punch, 2 double punches. Reset, prepare for Yogurk. Ready, and 1. 2. Next move, you're going to shift towards your right. You're going to do an outer block with your front hand, with your right hand. And back leg front kick with your left leg. Lunge to a left leg front stance. Front punch, back punch. You're going to repeat that to the other side. So you're going to take your front leg. You're going to move to the other angle. You're going to do a left hand outer block. Back leg front kick. Land front punch, back punch. And reset, yes, ma'am. Prepare for Yogurk. Oh, at no point does Yogurk have our hand near our face. Everybody come to attention. Hands up, feet together. 10 temper jacks, faster than Sam. Ready, and go. Ooh, Sam and Dylan. It was a tie. Prepare for Yogurk. And begin. There we go. And reset. One more time to prep Yogurk. And begin. All right, guys, and reset. Yes, ma'am. We have a new guest star. Her name's Alice. She likes to play with pens. So what you guys need to do is you need to pick up your cat, your pretend cat, and drop into a horse stance. Now, one thing Alice does not like is being bounced around. Apparently, she's not going to put up with this today. She doesn't like being bounced around. So you got to do your horse stance. You're going to shift into your horse stance, and you got to stay at one level. Keeping your kitty on your shoulders without moving them around. There you go. When you guys are doing your Yogurk form, you want to practice this. When we go from our slow punch, doing our step together, step out. Now, one thing Alice doesn't like is me shushing because it sounds like kissing. All right, guys, still practice it. Move back and forth. Move back and forth. Let's give Alice a chance to dismount. There we go. All right. And time, guys. Everybody take a knee, yes, ma'am? I hope you guys appreciate the guest stars that pop in every now and then. All right, guys, I want you guys to remember earlier, or this whole month, we are talking about having a good attitude. What does it mean to have a good attitude? Landon, go ahead, unmute yourself and tell me, sir.
It means that you have control over your emotions.
Control your emotions. Everybody give them one clap. All right. Why is it important to have good attitude? Sam. Working on the unmute function. All right, go ahead.
Why it's important to have it is so when your anger gets control, you don't like go yelling at people. You use it for good stuff.
There you go. So we use our attitudes for good things. Now you guys are starting to fall into the realm of having good self-control. But having a good attitude means that you guys are positive. Miss Aria, I see a hand raised. Can you give me an example of having a good attitude?
It's like if you have a good attitude, you could make people so people will not be mean to you.
That's true. Yeah, if you have a good attitude, people tend to be less mean to you. Give everyone clap. This week, I'm talking about specifically having a whatever it takes attitude. So when you guys have positive attitudes, when you guys are happy people, tend to do what Miss Aria said, is they tend to be nice to you. When you have a whatever it takes attitude, you have the attitude, it means you're willing to do whatever it takes in order to accomplish your goal. So who wants to be a black belt? Does that mean becoming a black belt? Does that mean that you come to class only when you want to? No, you come to class all the time, whenever you need to, right? Regularly. Yes, ma'am? All right. Black belts know they need to come to class regularly, not just when they feel like it, but no matter what, all the time, or when their regular classes are. So one of the most important parts about becoming a black belt is that it teaches us how to be successful in life. Because a black belt is just a white belt that never gave up. They came to class, not just when they felt like it, but they came to class regularly, especially when they didn't feel like it. Who's ever kind of had a day where they get home from school and they're like, oh, I just want to lay on the couch and not do anything? Miss Dylan, Miss Krista, Mr. Ethan, Miss Aria, Mr. Landon. Daniel, you don't have those days? Oh, you do? Okay. I was going to say, how long would it take what you're taking? Okay. Sometimes we have those days where we don't want to do it, but sometimes you don't have to want to do it. You just have to do it. Yes, ma'am? You don't have to want to do it. You just have to do it because you have a whatever it takes attitude. You know you're willing to do whatever it takes in order to achieve that black belt goal. Ready to go ahead and stand up? Yes, ma'am? What you guys are going to need is your coach and a kick paddle. If you don't have a kick paddle, get a pillow. If you can't get a coach at all, you're going to have to do this in the air. Which I understand because sometimes that's what happens in our homes. For example, I don't have a coach. If you don't have a coach, you won't need a kick paddle. All right. What your coach is going to do is they're going to put their hand in the wrist strap. They're going to hold on to the kick paddle upside down because you guys are going to practice your crescent kicks on it. Now, I know a lot of you guys learned crescent kicks this week, so a quick review of what a crescent kick is you chamber up for a front kick, but all the way to the inside of your body. You go around and you rechamber on the other side. Then you set it down. So you pick up your leg, you go around and rechamber, then set it down. You want to go from the inside of your body, so from your belly button towards your back, and then you rechamber before you set it down. From your belly button side, around, and towards your back. Yes, ma'am? So when you're going to kick it is as it comes down. So when you kick it out, it goes around, it comes down. Yes, ma'am? If you don't have a coach, you will not hold onto the kick paddle. You're going to just have your hands up and you're going to practice the aya before you set it down. Making sure you go from your belly button or your belt nut to your backside. And coaches, please hold whatever you have flat and preferably finger side down. So if they knock it out of your hands, it doesn't pull on your wrist. Go. There you go, Ethan. Now remember the rechamber. Rechamber is just like a front kick. Bend your knee back in. There you go. There you go, Daniel. Nice work. Miss Aria, I want you to go the other way for me. I want you to go from the inside of your body to the outside. So that's still outside to inside. Time. Yes, ma'am. Everybody take a knee. Let me make sure you guys are clear about the terminology. This is an inside-outside crescent kick. Inside means you go to the inside. Sam, go ahead and take a knee for me, sir. Sam! Ah! Thank you. I wasn't sure if you could hear me. Go ahead and take a knee. I know sometimes it's really hard to hear. All right, guys, we are working on an inside-outside crescent kick. What that means is our crescent kicks are going from the inside of our body to the outside of our body. The inside of your body, well, if I were facing you guys, this is the inside of my body, right? Go from the outside to the inside, and this is the outside. Yes, ma'am? This is the outside. So the inside is your center line. So if I'm using my front leg, I'm going from the inside, like my belt knot side, to the outside of my body, which is towards my back. Yes, ma'am? So make sure when you guys are doing these, you're going from the inside. You're chambering up on the inside. You're going around to the outside of your body before you set it down. Yes, ma'am? Maybe thumbs up so I know. All right, I see some nods. I appreciate those. Everybody stand up. Go ahead and go with your coaches again. Or on your own if you don't have a coach. Miss Aria, other way. Other way, Aria. Not other foot, other way. Other direction with your leg, Miss Aria. Almost, it's still outside to inside. Oh yeah, that's outside to inside. Pick it up to your belt knot. Now move it to the other side. There you go. That's inside to outside. Yes, just like that. There you go, Ethan. Nice work. There you go, Landon. Go ahead and add the kick in there too. On is Aria, other way, Aria, other way, Aria. Not other leg, other way, other direction. Inside to outside. You really like those outside, inside. There you go. Inside to outside. And then you do your kick. There you go. And if you're doing it with the other leg, inside to outside. There you go. That's it. And if you haven't already switched legs, make sure you switch legs. And Aria and Krista, go ahead and switch partner. Sorry, Aria. Dylan and Krista, go ahead and switch partners. There you go, landed. Good. Inside to your body, to the outside of your body, inside, outside, crescent. All right, guys, and time, go ahead and face your partner or your coach. Come to attention. Bow, courtesy. So thank you, coach. All right, guys, I want you guys to practice or not American, oh my goodness. Taekwondo combination number 1. Step towards the camera, saya. Taekwondo combination number 1. Remember, it's a front punch, inside, outside, crescent, back punch. Yes, ma'am? Ready and go. Front punch, inside, outside, crescent, back punch, aya. Reset, yes, ma'am? Ready, make sure you guys say it and do it. Ready and front punch, inside, outside, crescent, back punch. Let's not make contact with our cameras, please, because cameras don't like being touched. Ready and front punch, inside, outside, crescent, and back punch. Reset, ready, front punch, inside, outside, crescent, back punch. Sam, let me see you practice, sir. Remember, whatever it takes. There you go. And switch feet, yes, ma'am. Ready and Taekwondo combination number 1. Ready, front punch, inside, outside, crescent, back punch. Reset, yes, ma'am. Ready, front punch, inside, outside, crescent, back punch. Reset, yes, ma'am. Ready, front punch, inside, outside, crescent, back punch. Yes, ma'am. And reset. Everybody, hands behind your back. All right, guys. We're at the end of our class. Oh my goodness. Make sure you guys are working on memorizing that visualization definition. Now, if you're brand new to level 2 and you don't know what I mean by memorizing the definition, that little paragraph at the very top of the paper where it starts with winning black belts. That's the thing you guys need to make sure you guys are memorizing in order to earn your gray stripe. Now that you guys are in level 2, the ante's been upped. The requirement has been increased. You're required to memorize the definition in addition to completing the worksheet. And with visualization, always comes your visualization poster. So make sure you guys are doing those visualization posters, the success skill worksheets, as well as memorizing the definition. Yes, ma'am? All right, we're gonna be online for 1 more week. And if you guys have that 4-up award class, you guys will be here at 1:30. By here, I mean online on Zoom. Yes, ma'am? With your comments. And Black Belt Creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of Black Belt: modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. Go ahead and come to attention. And line of proposition, ma'am, Mile High Karate is the best, ma'am. Asa. All right, my Master Club students, you guys are dismissed. Thank you guys for a great class. My leadership students, bye, Miss Aria. You guys need your practice blades, your training blades, and a coach. Go. If you don't have a coach, then we'll have an alternate for you. I know some of you guys don't have coaches, and that's okay. You'll do this in the air instead.
Man, is this the level 3?
Is this level 3? This is level 2, sir.
I don't know.
Oh.
This is my last.
You're in level 2. This is still you, sir.
Gonna have to
Level 2 was early this morning.
Well, you said bye, so I thought.
Oh, Aria said bye because Aria's Master Club. Your leadership, sir. You need a knife? Your training blades, specifically? Training blades, training blades. And remember, when you guys practice these, all of these blocks are always at the back of your hand because this stuff, you guys are level 2. I'm going to be brutally honest. When you're in a knife fight, you're going to get cut. What we're teaching you is how to safely get cut so you guys can get away instead of bleeding out and then lose function of your hands. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? So it's really important that when you guys do all these blocks, it's with the back of your hand. Because if you get cut here, you're going to not bleed out and you're going to maintain function of your hand. So always use the back of your hand. All these blocks that Miss Wanninger and her mom are about to show you guys, make sure you guys are using the inside of your hands and the back of your hands, inside of your arms, sorry, outside of your arms, the back side, the outside, and the back side of your hands. All right, Miss Wanninger is going to highlight or spotlight herself and her mom. Have fun, guys.
All right, guys. So before we do with the partner, grab your training blade, and with your coach, start making the X. So going across, up, across, up, across, and keep doing this. Sam, I just want you to practice this in the air right now. Practice your slashes. Good. All right. Now we're just going to take this step by step. What I want you guys to do first, just step in, block, step back, step in, block, step back. Do that 10 times. Go. Remember, keep your palm towards you the whole time. So when you do it, you're just pushing out, but my palm is still facing me. Good, keep going.
Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you, Jackson. All right. Now what you guys are going to do. So you did this block. Now you've got to do the step back and pass. Yes, ma'am? So do both of those. Block, step back. Block, step back. Do 10. Go. Dylan, make sure it's a full circle. So
Yeah,
move your
ma'am.
hand down, you block, and then go all the way around. All right. Now with your coach, or if you don't have a coach, you're going to do it in the air. She's going to do that first strike, so that first part of the X, step in and block it. So just like we were doing before, my palm's facing me, and then I'm going to step back and pass it. Yes, I am? Thumbs up. Do that 10 times. Go. Dylan, use your other hand. Use your right hand. Yep, and pass. Other way. So
Yeah,
go from the inside of your body outside. Other way. There you go. Sam, go to the inside of her arm. So if she's here, you're blocking out here. I want you to block in here. All right? Okay. There you go. And then pass it. Good. All right. And time. So you guys did that first strike. Now we're going to do the second strike, which is the coming from across, that second half of our X. So she does that one. I do the same thing. I step in, step back, and pass. So this time I'm using my left hand. So I'm not going to step out with this. I want to step with my left hand. Does that make sense? I need to see thumbs up from everybody. It makes sense. All right, 10 times. Go. And for my people that don't have partners, do it 20 times for me. So remember, go from the inside of your body outside when you're passing. You're not going to bring it back into your body. You're going to bring it away.
So, ma'am,
Jackson, do it 10 more times, sir. Make sure you guys step in and step out. Because if you don't step out of the way, your leg might get cut. So step out of the way to get the knife out of the way, all the way.
so, ma'am.
All right, and time. So what you're gonna do is we have both of our strikes. We have the 1 and the 2. So we're gonna combine them. So you have this strike with your right hand and you're gonna go down. And then your coach is gonna do the second strike and you're gonna do the pass for that one. Does that make sense? Yes. All right, remember with the first strike, you're using your right hand to block. When your coach brings it across their body, you're using your left hand to block. Go. There you go, Dylan. Nice job. Sam, other hand for that first one. Remember, go to the inside of her arm and you're going to go outside of your body. So use your right hand. That was better. Use your right
So,
hand.
ma'am,
Jackson, do 10 more.
I already did, ma'am.
Then do 10 more. Just keep going, all right? Okay. Nope, you had to use the right hand, Sam. Do it again for me, sir. There you go. That's it. Nice job.
So, ma'am.
Jackson, I didn't give you a number. I said keep going. You shouldn't be done. So Ethan's coach, I would like, sir, if you could keep it in the same hand. So you do the first strike, keep it in the same hand, just bring it up and do the other strike. Thank you, sir. So Ethan, use your left hand. There you go. Good job, Ethan. So Miss Krista, use your other hand. So for the first strike, use your right hand. There you go. And then use your left hand. There you go, ma'am. Good job, Daniel. Good job stepping in and out. Stepping in and out. There you go, Sam. Good job getting into the inside of her arm. Good job. Here you go. Job. Dylan, step in and out. You don't want to get cut. You got it. Let me see. Good. Much better. Nice job. And time. Go ahead and come to attention. Bow courtesy. You guys are dismissed. Bye.
If you're in the board, you might as well stick around.